I'm here with Cong Shu. Most of you know him as StrifeCro, former EG StarCraft player,
Yes.
turned Hearthstone, like #1 ladder a lot of times.
Yeah, I know mostly. I was number one for like a long time, maybe last ladder season, I guess. It keeps resetting, so
Why are you so good at Hearthstone?
I have a lot of experience in just like a lot of random games. Like I didn't just play like StarCraft 2 competitively. Like I've played so many games. Like I was almost challenger in League of Legends. Played like other
Really?
games like yeah.
Huh. Why didn't you keep doing that?
Actually, I was kind of playing League of Legends before I started Hearthstone. Like we had like this like kind of like amateur team where we were trying to get into LCS. I don't think we really had a
EG?
chance. No, it was a League of Legends team, but I don't think we ever had a chance. But it was kind of fun to play. I stopped playing League of Legends after I got into the Hearthstone beta because I kind of just enjoyed that style of game a lot. I mean, I actually played a lot of Magic the Gathering before that too. So yeah.
What sets?
What?
What blocks were your favorite?
Oh, I played a lot of standard and around like Innistrad block, a little bit after that too. So that's kind of when I played. I didn't really like the older formats of Magic like Legacy and the real.
So you play
vintage
limited?
ones. Standard.
Oh, you play standard.
Yeah.
Okay. I played limited, a lot of limited.
Well, I don't like how if you go deep enough, like late enough, where the games can spiral like totally out of control, such as like 1-2 turn kills, and it's like I really like the style of play, kind of like Hearthstone is, where it's like
Creature interaction.
Yeah, creatures interactions, like
That's
spells
limited.
backing them up.
You gotta play limited.
Limited is draft, yeah. Well,
Draft
I
is,
kind of like something a little bit better than that, like.
Oh, come on.
If it's just
Hey.
too vanilla,
So do you feel like what were mechanics holding you back at StarCraft, or what would you say your weakness in StarCraft was that translated over to Hearthstone? You're one of the top players.
Well, I mean, my weakness was by far like my work ethic. I mean, that's like for like everything, I guess. I pretty much practice like 0 hours a day. So when I say zero, I mean like I've gone like months where I average like 15 minutes a day of playing StarCraft practice. So even when I was in EG, like it would happen, and even before that. So I think I only kind of made it there on like talent or something. I don't know, but I never really practiced. So in Hearthstone, I guess I've never really like felt the need to practice it. Like I've never gone down, sit in front of my computer and say I want to practice. More like I've just been playing a lot because I found it really fun. And Hearthstone's not actually a game where you need to like practice like keeping up your mechanics. So as long as you have a good intuition about the game and a good like grasp of the decision making inside the game, I think you can do good like for a long time. Like I don't think pro like Magic players per se like practice a lot. You know what I mean? Like it's just more of like if you have the skills and you kind of put in the effort learning the new sets and blocks and stuff. So.
And you like Constructed more than Arena?
Yeah.
Right now for fun?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've rarely played Arena for fun very much. I don't know. I like being able to like change cards, tweak cards a lot. Like I'm like a big, what's that word called in Magic? Like I don't know, what is that? It's like a brewmaster. There you go. Like brewing. I like brewing a lot. So I don't like Arena because I can't like change like one card around a lot. So.
And do you still follow StarCraft? Do you still watch WCS and all that stuff, or are you out of the scene right now?
I'm kind of out of the scene, but I sometimes do watch. I basically watch sometimes StarCraft on Twitch. So it's like if I have to go to like GOM TV or something, and like download their client and watch it, I've never done that like in the last 2 years. But sometimes I see like the big events on Twitch and I'll like watch. So.
What are you doing right now? Are you living at home, or what's the?
I'm a student right now. I started school for game design. Like after, I guess.
Game design.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Where are you going to school?
I'm going to school online at Full Sail University. I used to go to school at.
Straight MLG. Oh man.
I used to go to school UT at Austin, and I kind of stopped there for like 2 years. Like I didn't like it. I had like no work ethic for that. And I didn't really enjoy like computer science, which is what I was doing before. But I really like game design a lot, and I'm kind of like 1.5 years in, maybe. I have like another like 1.5 years.
You gonna make your own game?
Yeah, and
What would it be
that's
called?
fun. Well, I'm planning to try to work on a lot of games, so I don't know.
Well, give me an idea.
Well, I don't have any ideas for a game.
Let's
I'm
design a
working
game right now in this interview. We got the first thing you got to pick is a genre. So what genre is our game going to be? Are we going to make a new genre?
on. I kind of like turn-based games, actually. One thing I was kind of thinking.
How about fourth person macro strategy?
Sure. I don't know what. I don't have any input on the design of that.
So like it's not just third person, it's like fourth person.
So
like
what do you
there's
play? You play someone's foot or something?
no. It's like it's different timelines.
Oh.
How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds fun. As
Huh?
long as you can, convince people to buy it and
Yeah.
like pitch the idea to somebody.
So turn-based. Your idea is
Turn-based
turn-based.
first. Well, I
Less
like-
flashy than my idea, but I can see it going somewhere. Is it going to be cards or what?
Well, I actually had a lot of fun playing stuff like Civ 5. So I think like a turn-based. I think I had like a kind of idea about like a turn-based like multiplayer strategy game, but I think one of like the biggest weaknesses of kind of free-for-all games is like the combat right now. Like generally what happens in any kind of free-for-all strategy game is if anyone ever gets ahead, you kind of just all team up on them and gank them. It's really hard to prevent that kind of style because even from like StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and if you ever play free-for-all, it kind of never really creates a really strong, like, fun gameplay. Like, it's always just someone gets far ahead and everyone just teams up on them, and it just kind of repeats. And there's not really smart ways where you can play to get ahead. So Civ actually had some cool systems in play where, it's like mutually beneficial things like trading. I actually feel like if you could somehow, like, just even remove combat entirely and still have, like, a fun, like, competitive style where, like, you're competing for resources, it'd be a cool thing. Or if you kind of made it so that
Like Agricola.
what's that?
It's like a farming game.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've had
Turn-based
those.
farming game.
They've had those games like
What would the setting be of your game? You got to think of a setting.
space.
Space.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in space, and you got to colonize planets or something.
Well, I haven't really thought much
Well,
about.
we're here and we got time, so
All right. Yeah, colonize planets. Maybe get some technology, travel around the universe.
yeah, you can buy like a warp drive, and it lets you colonize it faster.
Yeah.
Skip some turns. What
Well,
would it be
skipping
called?
turns, no way, but
Would be
maybe
called? We got to think of a name. That's the most important part.
goblins in space.
No. You got to put your name in it.
Okay. Like Sid Meier.
Space. Kong shooting stars.
Like, it's got to be a
Kong shooting
Shoes-
stars.
Kong shoes shooting stars.
No, the shoe part. You would spell it with the shooting stars.
Oh.
Kong shooting stars.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
Kong shoots and ladders. Be perfect.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
Have you ever considered changing your ID from StrifeCro to King Kong?
I have not really considered it, but I have considered changing my name to
King
something.
Kong. But you spell it with the Kong with the C, like your name.
That'd be a good handle. Hopefully no one
I think
steals
so.
it after this.
No one's
I
gonna
can
steal
try
it.
to snag them all
Battle.net
up.
has a numbering system that no one can
Oh,
poach
true.
an ID.
That's true. I can just be the real. I can put the real in front of it.
The King Kong.
The real King Kong.
Yeah. What does StrifeCro mean anyway?
Well, the crow just means micro, because in Warcraft 3 I like playing micro wars.
Okay.
Strife is just something I copied from somebody.
You just fucking made it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
No.
Well, I shouldn't have asked that question. We can't edit that out now, but we'll just have to keep going.
Sure.
What are you doing now outside of Full Sail, outside of playing Hearthstone? What do you do?
I play Path of Exile.
Path of Exile.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a action RPG, kind of like Diablo 2, but
Different.
different. I mean, they're really deep on like customization
Who
and
makes it?
grinding gear games. It's like this.
GGG?
Yeah, GGG. It's like they're this, I don't know, Australian or New Zealand company. It's pretty cool.
Okay. I've heard that name before, but I have not played it myself.
Yeah.
I'm not into the. I haven't actually played any of the Diablos.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy. Rich always makes fun of me for not playing it.
Yeah,
but
at least D2, dude. It's so good back in the day. It was like the best game back then. Like you could play that for like 5-10 years.
Someone had to explain that cow joke to me because I didn't understand it because I never played D2.
Yeah, go into the cow level and kill the cows.
That sounds incredibly boring to me. I don't know why people like it, but hey, it's just another kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's just all the cows there are like so many of them, so you could have like so much fun with all your crazy like AoE skills.
Oh, so it's like satisfying to watch them explode and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, I could get on board with that, killing some cows. So what are your plans with Hearthstone? Are you gonna go pro, or what are you gonna design a game, or is it just temporary, or what's the plan?
I mean, I kind of don't want to, go too deep into esports. Like I've pretty much always went in a plan where I'm playing just mostly for fun. But I get invited to some events and have some nice streaming opportunities. But I guess my goal is to I'm just gonna, I guess, see what happens, but I'm gonna, no matter what, I'm gonna continue school and stuff. So I'm not gonna quit.
Are you good at Full Sail, by the way? Do you get straight A's?
Yeah, my grades are pretty good, I guess. I don't know about straight A's, but close enough, very close, I guess.
How does the online university work?
I guess I just each class is a month. It's not like it's not like UT or something where you're taking it by semesters, 15 hours.
Is it like a
5
video
classes.
lecture, or how does it work?
There are some video lectures, more like a lot of reading and creating your own stuff.
Okay.
I guess. But
you enjoy it?
You're never in more than one class at a time, and each class as a month, so you're pretty focused on each
That's
thing.
nice. That's kind of cool. Do you have professors that you know?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Well, actually, I don't know any of them. They're just my professors. Like when I have them, I actually pretty much never talk to any of them.
You ever email them? Be like,
No.
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 What if you get a recommendation letter? What are you gonna do?
You mean if I need a recommendation letter? Just call it a cooler.
Get one from from Axlab or something, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is the end of the interview.
Yeah.
We gotta do props and slops. That's what we've been doing these days. So you gotta give someone or people props, and then you gotta give others slops.
All right. Props to my mumble group, Goblin Hunters.
Okay.
I don't know what's slops.
What's Goblin Hunters?
Goblin Hunters is some of my closest friends. We just play a lot of games. We're playing Path of Exile right now. We've played a lot of other games.
Like
yeah.
what?
Like World of Warcraft, League of Legends.
Assassin's Creed?
No, that's not a multiplayer game.
Call of Duty.
No, we don't play FPS games. I don't like
Super
that.
Smash Brothers Melee.
I played that a lot in high school, but
Yeah?
that's not online.
Yeah?
I like
It
that.
is online. You can get a GameCube emulator. We
All
could
right,
play.
yeah, sure.
You could play with 200 millisecond lag. That would be great for Smash, I bet. Okay, give me the slops.
What's slops?
It's like the opposite of props.
Okay.
You gotta you're calling out someone.
I don't know.
You gotta do something. We can't end it unless you pick someone or something or an entity or.
I don't have very many enemies, but I guess I would have to try to the people I don't like the most are when I used to play League of Legends. Some people where they just always talk shit, but I can't remember any of their names anymore.
That's a good way of getting out of it. Anonymous League trash talkers.
Anonymous League trash talkers. There you go.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's good enough. But I'm looking forward to seeing the King Kong ID in the future.
Yeah, I'll try to snag it up.
All right, thank you for the interview.
No problem.
All right, see you around. Good luck.